Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bairx here. Welcome back to Star Citizen. So, welcome to 3.0. Small little side note and rant. I released the video, I think 2 weeks ago, that said, "Hey, everybody, check it out. They're releasing 3.0 PTU for everybody." And then, literally 24 hours later, they're like, "Oh, here you go. By the way, we know we've made you all anybody that wanted to play on the PTU download this you know, PTU version, and now we're just making it live. But here you go. Here's the live version of 3.0. And I was kind of like irritated a little bit with it. I mean, I don't know if you guys were. I don't know if you guys really care, but you know, uh, I thought it was kind of like pointless and stupid to kind of really do that. I was like, I don't get it. What are you doing? What are you doing? So on that note, I want to say welcome to 3.0. There is quite a bit of difference. There's some changes to some ships. There are changes to the shops. There is more and different clothing. Some of the ships, the internals and stuff on at least some of the ships that I have are a bit different. The positioning of stuff. I think one of my ships actually got added like 2 guns to it, but we'll save all that for another video. So I wanted to say welcome to 3.0. There's a bit of a difference from 2.6 to 3.0 now, and I wanted to make this for you guys if you're just getting into it, or I don't know, maybe you took some time off and now you're gonna come back for 3.0. So I'm gonna give you a quick little tutorial guide type of starter thing that would be helpful. So for getting started in 3.0, I would highly suggest, kind of figuring your buttons out like really, really quick. Things did change a little bit. I think we used to jump with H. Now you have to hit B is the jump. Your countermeasures and stuff, I believe, used to be G. Now I believe it's kind of like, I think, C and V. Just examples like that. Some stuff has changed as far as key binding, but I mean, not all is lost. You can easily, go to your options and then go to key bindings. Click down here, whatever you want to adjust, whether it's on foot, in flight, or whatever, and you can see what everything is, right? So like if you go to like advanced flight, so you can see, B now is, dismiss quantum drive and quantum drive. S is, cycle hostiles. That I believe was like up here around T and Y. I remember something like that. So things have changed a little bit, but like for the most part, you can always come in here and reference this if you don't know. But the best part about this is you can always go to advanced customizations and then like go through here and map all of your own stuff. All of your own stuff. And you can change it to kind of fit how either you used to play or you've never played, or I don't know, you can map it to feel exactly like Elite Dangerous. I mean, hell, my free look is my middle mouse button like in Elite Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of do whatever you want to do. I mean, if you've played other games or other space sims and you're comfortable with certain things and doing certain things and jumping with certain buttons and stuff, you can easily map that and, feel comfortable. So after you kind of take care of that, I would honestly suggest for the traders and making money, right? So you got your key buttons down, you're good to go, and now you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to, well, hello there, good sir. Why are you staring at me? You're freaking me out a little bit. Thank you. So, anyways, so what you want to do is you want to, get any of your ships that has like a decent sized cargo, right? If you only have like the Aurora or you only have like the Mustang, my suggestion to you really quick would basically be to see if, one of your org members or your friends can loan you a ship to help you start making that money. If they won't, then, or you can't, or you just don't know anybody, you're kind of new, you haven't got that opportunity yet, you can always go and hit F1, which is your Moby glass. Go to your very first tab, these tabs down here, go to your very first little tab, and this is your contract manager. So this is kind of like your missions. Now, if you notice, there's a bit of a difference here. They have deliveries, investigations, they have maintenance, they have, I believe, what's over here. Yeah, they have a bunch of different stuff. So you can, recover flight data or, search for people or, whatever the case may be. But either way it goes, when you click on it, gives you a brief description of what you have to do, and then it tells you your payment so you can accept it and, do that. Now, obviously, these don't pay half as much as like running cargo with a decent cargo ship, or even if it's not even a cargo ship, but it just has, a good amount of cargo space. You could easily just do that, and it would be a little bit quicker. But if you don't have those options available to you, like come over here and just do some of these missions. It'll give you a waypoint so you can literally jump to it. So you don't have to like, hit buttons like you did before and bring up stuff. Basically, you set the waypoint, you aim at it, push B, and just take off. That's it. Now for my people that can do that, my suggestion to you would basically be to, you know, uh, they have terminals kind of like this. You hold F now to interact with stuff, and then left click, and then it brings that up. You know, select your ship, whatever you have or with you, or whatever you're going to use. And my suggestion to you is start off with hydrogen because it's cheap. You can easily fill up your cargo hold, no problem, and just go to town. Um, then graduate from hydrogen, right, to fluorine, and then because that's triple the profits, and then from fluorine, I would go to barrel. And you only have to go like 1 to 2 trips for hydrogen. Then you should have enough money to really fill everything up with fluorine after a trip or two. And then you should have enough to kind of, start doing barrel and making more. Even if you can't fill it up, it's still just a better profit. Just like in my other video of the profit that I did and mapped every place. I also have the spreadsheet below there in that video, so you guys can reference that of what makes the best profits and stuff. So now I will say this: I have noticed that the prices do vary, but I mean it's not like a dramatic crazy stuff. But some stuff you can lose credits on, some stuff you can't. So what I would say, what I would suggest is, to my knowledge so far, I have never lost any credits on hydrogen. I've never lost any credits on fluorine. You can lose credits on barrel, I believe. I personally haven't yet, but I think there's one place, and I can't remember the place, I apologize. But you can get barrel. Anything I would say, if you can get barrel for, anywhere from like 5 to 7 or so, I'd say it's a good buy because it's still going to be more profit than even the fluorine. So hydrogen, triple the profits for fluorine, and then triple the profits of fluorine to go to barrel. So I made like, I think, +6 credits profit on barrel. I made +3 profits extra on fluorine, and hydrogen was kind of like a one-for-one deal that I put on there, but it's more or less like you buy it for like 50, half a credit basically, and you sell it for a full credit. So, and after you kind of go there and, do that, which I'm going to show you right now, best place, really quick, really fast flights, no problem whatsoever to go. You're going to go to here on the second row, this little star in the middle with some curved lines around it, I guess would indicate a solar system or so. So we're here at Port Olisar. So what you're going to do is go to Daymar. And then from Daymar, you're going to go to ArcCorp, because ArcCorp sells on Daymar. Daymar is one really close, make really fast travels, really quick, really quick, not as much downtime flying all over the place, basically. So you can buy hydrogen there, you can buy barrel, and you can buy fluorine. So like I said, go there, grab some of that stuff from ArcCorp, and then after that, just go ahead and head right back to Port Olisar. And if you guys are still kind of learning the map thing, basically you just click it. Now I'm not in my ship, so it isn't going to show up, but you see where it says go to position, and then kind of faded out here, it says set destination up here. I would basically click Daymar and then hit set destination. You would see a green line to it if you're able to jump to it immediately. If you're like close to something, or you're not out of an atmosphere yet or something like that, it'll be red. But if you just keep going up or going away from a station or whatever, it'll turn green and you can jump to it. Now, if you try to jump to something like over here, you'll see, I'll just center to Crusader. Now, if you see over here Kellen, like, okay, so from Port Olisar, we can't jump to Kellen because Crusader's in the way. So for stuff like that, you got to use a workaround or a jump around. You go from there to Cryastro, and then from Cryastro to Kellen, and then so forth and so on, backwards. So that's what you can do. Now, I think for you guys, I think that should kind of give you a good head start on everything. Because then, like, I mean, I think, what do I have? I have like 117K. And that's with, by the way, this one next to that is how you now outfit and equip your gear. So, like, yeah, I have like a few undersuits. I have a handful of, I have almost, I don't know, I have like 4 of my favorite suits basically here. And then on top of that, I have for weapons, I have my ballistic rifle, my Devastator, I got my arc light pistol, bunch of magazines, extra magazines, and stuff like that for utility. I got my frags, my med pens, and if you guys haven't seen this yet, these are oxygen pens. So you'll see down here now, in this corner right here. So you have vitals. If your heart rate, which is the number, gets too high, you'll start to see your screen kind of start to flash back like you're about to pass out. So stop running. Also, I forgot to mention, speaking of running, guys, it took me a minute to figure this out, but I couldn't figure out how to get my character up to speed, from walking and stuff, right? So like when you first get into the game, you're like doing this whole thing, you're just RP walking and stuff like that. Watch this. Wheel mouse scroll upwards, and if you just keep scrolling it upwards, all of a sudden, you're jogging now. So keep that in mind, just so you know. You can, kind of actually jog a bit now, like with that. Because I think before it was kind of just there, it was default, whatever. And, so, you know, like you just got to wheel mouse scroll max, and then you're good. As you can see, yeah, I mean, I don't know why I came in here, but yeah, it was like they got a bit different outfits now. They got a lot of different shoes. I apologize that the video might be a little bit laggy. There's like 8 million people on this server, and I kept trying to restart and get into a smaller server so it wouldn't be so crazy. But it is what it is. But if you have noticed, they did put the NPCs in here. They got, people chilling, walking all over the place, kind of doing their thing. This whole station is new. This wasn't even here. But yeah, so regardless of what way you choose to make money, after you map your stuff and either use a buddies or use, like a cutlass or like something with a decent cargo and do that, or you go do some missions, then just come back here, click on this, make sure to select up here sell, not buy, then select the ship that has your stuff in it, and then do that, and then like max that stuff out and sell it all, and you should be good to go. Now, if there's anything else that you guys are unsure of or anything like that, if there's anything you want me to cover or you couldn't figure out, or that you even think would be helpful to other people because it took you maybe like an hour to figure something out because they changed things, remapped stuff, and went all crazy here with us, leave a comment down below. Let me know. I would really love to help people make coming into 3.0 as smooth as possible, and just be able to have people come in and get started with no frustration, no problems, or anything like that. So with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for you guys, and if I missed anything or you guys have anything to add, as always, the comment section is open, and thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps some of you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. So till then, take care, much love all, and I will see you next time. Later all.